On the day that the war ended, of course, we had a service in Wiesbaden that was attended by hundreds of people in their great casino. And then I got a telephone call that I should go up to General Bradley's headquarters and conduct a service there. Um, so I drove up through these beautiful German cities that had hardly been touched by the war, and got there to find that I was not just to have sort of a prayer marking the end of the war, but that I should have a whole service. So I had to sit down and work feverishly to get this in order, because we had present with us a well-known personality, a TV personality, sort of like Tom Brokaw today, named David Anderson. And he told me that the service would be not televised, but made possible for radio, and that all the way across America, their different stations would be switching on here, switching on there, and sometimes switching on to our station. So I got busy and got things organized, and then General Bradley came to the service with his whole staff. And this I felt was quite impressive. And we held the service, and I made a little address about how I felt about the end of the war, and then afterwards, General Bradley wrote a book about his experiences in the war, and he was kind enough to give me a special edition of the book with the text that I used in this address, written in his own handwriting and his own name, his own signature underneath it. That pleased me very much. I count it as a great treasure. Thank God the conflict ends with victory for the United Nations. With what joy we can proclaim this Victory Day. Certainly we have every right to hope that the liberties for all people will grow from the multitude of sacrifices that have been made. May this new era be a period of realization of the prophet's dream, when every man would proclaim liberty to his neighbor. Reflective minds must watch with concern the course chosen by the delegates to the United Nations Conference in San Francisco. Here is the first step toward building victory into durable peace. While we find the world of tomorrow an international outlook with the breadth of vision and freedom that has characterized our country's growth, if not, we may find a world bearing more resemblance to Alcatraz, the prison rock in San Francisco Harbor. Yet the thoughtful mind remembers that this is a choice which we are always faced with if we are free to choose. The victory has brought us freedom of choice and given the people of the earth real hope. Truly, this is a cause for celebration. The days of war are hard times and breed many griefs. They are too times of testing and development of character. The rewards that remain, however, is the peace, Surely today we may exchange for the spirit of heaviness, the garment of joyful praise. Well, that was all there was of it. But I still feel it was the right thing to have said at that time.